What's going on, everybody? My name is Leone Fernandez, for those of you who don't know. I'm currently funded with FTMO for $100,000, and I'm about to get funded another 100K, and in the process of doing a $200,000 verification. So you can see here my credentials. Refresh the page. I'm not capping. You feel me? I want to keep it things very honest with you guys and give you advice on how it is that you can go about passing on FTMO challenge and verification, and how to actually maintain your live account so that you don't lose it and that you can be consistently profitable. How to get you into like that mentality to be consistently profitable, right? So I want to cover my FTMO challenge here for the 100K. Is it this one? Yeah, it should be this one. Yeah. All right, so you can see here in the majority of my challenge, I was actually like within like a set like range. I never got more than like 6% for a while, and even came into drawdown. So a lot of people being in this situation, they would get really frustrated, and they would probably get very emotional and start to take very reckless trades. But this is actually a really good example that I can use to help you to pass your challenges right here. So literally, in just general psychology, when you see things going good for you, let's say you got to this point where you're up 5% in 3 trades, you would expect things to continue to go good for you. So then you might get an inflated head and start over risking or over trading, and things could go bad for you. You feel me? Or you stick to your plan, you continue to take the same amount of trades, you continue to risk the same amount in each trade, and you see that you never got anywhere. You know, and then at one point you were even a negative. So for a lot of traders at this point where they're negative is where they get very like frustrated and they start getting very emotional, making more reckless decisions. So what I need you guys to understand is that this part right here, where I was in profit, this part right here, where I was a little bit in drawdown, and this part right here where I passed the challenge, I need you to understand that all of that is entirely irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Whether you were in profit, whether you were in drawdown, it doesn't matter. It's entirely irrelevant. Now, before you come after me and you start asking questions like, oh, what do you mean, blah, 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 whatever. Look, if you treat your account based off of where it is profit and loss wise, if you treat it differently based off that, you're never going to get anywhere as a Forex trader. You have to be completely unbiased and trade your plan strictly every single day. Right, you can see it took me 16 trading days. These are my stats. They're pretty good. You know, at the end I had a lot of wins, but you can see it was on different days each time. The 18th, the 19th, the 20th, the 23rd. It wasn't one big trade, you feel me? It was little by little that I got it up. The 20th trade, the 21st trade, the 22nd, the 23rd. It was a little winning streak, guys. This period right here was a winning / break even period. Then we had like a little drawdown streak, and then we had a winning streak. You're gonna have losing streaks, you're gonna have winning streaks, you're gonna have break-even streaks, you're gonna have days where you don't trade, you're gonna have it all. So then why stress the wins, why stress the losses, why stress the break-even? Don't stress any of it. Just let it be what it's gonna be and trust your plan and strictly trade your plan. If you're constantly setting expectations for your trades, you're constantly allowing the market to hurt you. If you don't expect the market to do anything for you and you simply just trade your plan strictly, now you're a consistently profitable, disciplined trader. If trading is not boring for you, there is no way you could be a consistently profitable trader. Because if trading is constantly involving your emotions and you're constantly getting emotional, then there is no way that you can make consistently well-rounded decisions. You know, they're gonna be emotional decisions the majority of the times. So what I'm trying to lead you guys onto believing, which is very important for you guys to understand, is that you need to just trade your plan. Make a plan and trade that every single day, regardless of how you feel. If your account is in profit, you trade it. If your account is in negative, you trade it. Break even, you trade it. It's irrelevant. And that's what I want to like portray here. And you can literally see this based off my statistics. This is exactly what has happened. I'll refresh again. You know, like my psychology did not falter here. Yes, I was in drawdown. And here's the thing about FTMO challenges that a lot of people do not explain. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. What I was saying, FTMO challenges is not what people really portray it on to be. They're very risky. I risk in every single trade on my challenges, I risk 2% a trade, right? Risking 1% a trade is what I recommend people to do on average. On average, I make about 3 to 5% monthly. There's maybe 2 or 3 months out of the year that I don't make any money, and that's entirely all right, you know. So at the end of the year, I made 30 to 40%. All of these traders are talking about flipping accounts consistently, and they're talking about making 200, 300, 400% annual returns. And that's a probability maybe for some people, but for the vast majority of traders that even are professionals, they're not gonna make that. They might make like 30 or 40%. You feel me? Maybe 100% at the end of the year, risking 2%, which is aggressive. And here's the thing with FTMO challenges and just accounts. When you actually have the account, you can never lose more than 10%. So if you ever go on a drawdown spree, you're screwed. So you have to risk 1%. Your profits won't be that large, but it's something that you have to do in order to keep the account alive. Once you actually get funded, your priority is to keep the account alive. And as you're doing a challenge, you have to treat that challenge as literally just a probability. Can you afford to lose the money that you put into a challenge? Because trading is never guaranteed. You don't know if you're gonna finish profitable at the end of the month. Likewise, you don't know if you'll be able to hit the 5 or 10% mark, risking 1%. So at least for me, based off my statistics, I risk 2% a trade, and I can consistently get FTMO challenges. That I might fail some from time to time. Okay, you know, I understand that and I completely accept that. And that's why I can continue to get funded, because I understand how trading works for me and what my probabilities are, right? Now, what I recommend to everybody here watching this video right now in regards to how to get funded, make a trading plan. Define what variables define your entry. You know, what are you going to be looking at that has to present itself every single time in order for you to enter the market? What variables define your exit? When do you exit? Do you have a strict stop loss? Do you trail your stop loss? You know, do you put your stop loss past the level, at a level? Define that and make sure you do that every time. So that's your entries. You have your exits. What time do you trade? Make sure you always trade the same time. Don't trade completely different times, right? I would say literally just those 3 things. If you do not have a consistent approach to trading, you cannot have consistent profits. Consistency is everything in this industry. If you can't be consistent, you can't go anywhere, right? So right now I'm working on, you can see here, I have this verification. I have like just a couple of days, and I'll be able to, I'm gonna get another 100,000 of FTMO here. Then I'm also doing a 200,000 verification. I'm up, 2% on this account. One trading day, you see. I risked 2% and I made 2%. I could do that consistently based off of my risk reward, you know. Likewise, what I was saying, for where your stop loss is, so I forgot to mention this, for where your stop loss is, you want to have a consistent take profit. Do you take profit at the next level? Do you have a strict take profit, a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2, a 1-to-3? Do that every single time. That should never change. If we go to my $200,000 FTMO challenge, you can see similar statistics. Look at this. I was in drawdown for a while. I came down to -6, almost -7% drawdown. And then it came up little by little. I took a trade every single day. I personally take 1 trade a day. I forgot to mention, that was the 4th thing. You want to define your entries, your exit, what time you trade, and how many trades a day do you take. You take 1 trade, 2 trades. I personally take 1 trade a day. That's it. Just 1 trade a day. I win, okay. I lost, okay. I walk away. It's simple for me. It's easy for me to follow, right? You have to figure out what kind of trader you are. What time frames do you prefer to trade? The 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour, the 5-minute, and always do that. Don't be changing time frames. Whatever it is that you do, it has to be consistent. If it's not, you can't get anywhere, right? So you can see here, I passed my challenge after 13 days. Similar statistics to the rest of my accounts. It just comes down to being consistent, doing something, guys. We can come here to my current FTMO account. I'm up $2,000. That's gonna be a $1,600 withdrawal on the 7th of June. I can keep trading this, but I'm not. I have a rule where every single week, once I hit 2% profit, I stop trading. Sorry, for a 2-week period, I stop trading. That's me though. You can keep trading, but whatever it is that you do, you want to be consistent. If you want to take profit at 1%, I made 1% profit. I'm not gonna trade the rest of the 2 weeks to get a profit from FTMO. If it's your live account, I made 1% for the day, I withdraw. I made money today, I withdrew. But be consistent with everything it is that you do, right? That's literally the best way that you can go about trading. That's how you can be consistently profitable trading. And that's how you get funded, guys. I'm not kidding. Like, you can go back, look. You think I got lucky or something. Look at how many FTMO challenges I have done over the years, so that you could understand literally how this has gone since October 2020. We can go to any of these challenges. I passed one here. I got lucky. Let's go to this 200K one. Look at this. Let's see how many trading days I was in this account for. 4 trading days. What was the main reason that I lost this account? Let's see. How many trades did I take? I took 21 trades in 4 days. That doesn't sound right. That means I took about like 7 trades. Like 4 or 5 trades a day. That's not right. Look at that. This is how many trades I normally take now in a month. You get me? So what was my main problem here? I did not have a set amount of trades that I would take a day. My main problem was I over-risked and I didn't have a set amount of trades that I would take a day. If I took 2 trades for the day and I lost the 2 trades, I'll walk away. That's it. You feel me? Whether I won or lost, it is irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is that you follow your trading plan. You can see here. What day was this? The 24th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 trades in a day. You feel me? That makes no sense. You should never do that. You should never do that. I mean, if that's how you trade, you can, but it was inconsistent. I would never just take 11 a day. I would take different ones every day. So the main priority here is consistency, guys. But yeah, guys, as you can see again, this is me. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions in regards to anything, feel free to comment in the description below. I'll make a lot more videos. I'm trying to put out a lot of free content. I will be covering my full strategy and how it is that I personally trade in other videos. I don't recommend that you guys trade how I trade. I recommend that you find the trading system that suits you the best. If you're constantly trying to find out how someone trades and take their strategy and trade how they trade, it's very unlikely you'll be consistently profitable. For the simple fact that everyone sees the market differently and everyone has a different personality. I have my preference and I have my life. You have to make trading, you have to mold trading into your life. How does it suit your life best? How does it suit your personality? Are you impatient? Are you patient? Do you have little time to look at the charts? Do you have a lot of time to look at the charts? Which do you prefer to do? So based off that, I recommend that you make your trading strategy and plan. If you're interested in taking signals without learning how to actually trade, the link to my link tree is going to be in the description below. I have signals there. I share every single one of the trades that I take. I also have a little course on Udemy for 10-15 bucks. It covers all the fundamentals. If you're interested in that, it's not really necessary. I'm going to be releasing free content here regardless, but you will learn a lot from the course. I guarantee you that. You will get a lot of key pointers of psychology. I also have a Discord server that I include in that course where you could join, and it's a community of traders who help each other out. I'm constantly on that Discord server 24/7. Any questions that you have, I'll do my best to help you out, and likewise, I'm sure other people will be willing to help you there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an outstanding day.